Jack.
I don't know how he would. He doesn't have access to Achievement City without me.
I've never been in Achievement City without you.
If only you guys lived together and he was at your house while you were sleeping.
His bloody memory sticks on him at all times.
Yeah, literally, it's in his ass while he sleeps. Yeah, no access.
That's why he got that USB socket installed on his rectum.
I guard this USB stick.
Is that worth it? I thought about doing that
3
operation.
or 4 across, Kevin.
Alrighty.
Yeah, can you put that near the base, Ryan, so we can all frolic?
It's 2 at the bottom.
Please.
At the bottom? Okay.
Those 4.
I mean, if you want to build the entire frame, it's 4 and 5. It's 4 by 5.
Yeah.
Where the fuck?
Go use mine. I think I might have enough.
I've never even fucking seen a chicken yet.
I haven't seen a chicken either.
There we go.
What do you need for? What do you need to make the cookie, Gavin? Just cocoa beans and what? Sugar?
Wheat.
Wheat. 2 wheats. Crap! Damn it!
Nothing down here.
Why'd you blow up? You fuck! I was nowhere near you.
All right, Ryan, you want to go in here?
Yeah, I'll be just a second.
I need gold. I need.
All right, I'm coming in.
Lapis.
Ryan,
What's Flappus?
You're literally right on top.
I say
of
Flappus.
Really?
I win. I came early.
It's the sequel to Flubber, actually.
Congrats, man. Anyway, what's up? What's up? Audio's working? Yep, audio's working. By the way, I appreciate how cute your profile picture seems to be. I mean, it's so tiny though, so I'm not sure if there's like any hidden detail in there that I'm not seeing maybe. I've always liked bunnies. When I was young, it's so very kind of you to say that. Sure, sure. I mean, it really is cute, man. I really like quite a few animals. Like I like animals. In fact, I find myself quite often actually thinking to myself that I like animals more than I do people. Well, in some regard, in many regards, but not all, of course. Obviously, I can't. Like, I'd like people more than I do animals when it comes to like needing help for work or something. Obviously, I can't have an animal help me out with work or whatever. My problem with animals. Oh, hey, what's up, wrong person? Good to see you, man. Problem with animals is, despite how much how cute I find certain animals to be, I just can never bring myself to take one as a pet. Mostly because I just don't want to have to take care of it. 3 minutes, but I just got the notification. Goofy. What's goofy, one person? Good on you. It's better than wanting one and then letting it die. Yeah, that's my point. Is like I just even if I do have the time and I have the patience and I have the know-how to actually like take care of an animal, take good care of an animal, I still know that the fact that I got it and the fact that it's, say, a dog or a cat or a rabbit or whatever, right? Any animal that has this guaranteed to have a much shorter lifespan than a human. That's sort of what I see happening. Is I'm getting a pet, and I take care of it, and then I guess at some point I just wait for it to die. I'd rather not have to go through the heartache. Can't have pets since they poop too often and they might hate me for not cleaning it. Animals, that's the nice thing about animals though. That's one of the many things that why I like animals more than I do people, is animals just don't judge. They just don't judge at all. Like if they think say what's like a really like clean-ish kind of animal. Okay, maybe cats, I guess, but not all cats though. Right, like there are some cats that are really like hygienic. Like they're always like looking after themselves. Hey, what's up, Spartan? Floor 11 was harder than floor 12. Really? Okay, now you got my attention. I'm kind of interested in Sprial AByss now. Alas, I can't do Sprial AByss just yet. I gotta... Oh, I forgot about the teapot stuff. I gotta do weeklies first. Can't have pets because I'm too lazy to even take care of myself. Yeah, that's that's another thing for me. Yeah, I'm. In fact, like it's so okay. You guys must. Some of you guys might find this disgusting, or like, I don't know, like. Some of you might think I'm a degenerate after this, but like, when have I ever said I'm not a degenerate, right? Like I've always, that's always been a thing. I find like personal hygiene, you know, like just taking a shower or like brushing my teeth. Like most people, right? Most normal people, it's just a normal part of their day. It's something that just happens and they just do it. Right? Like it's the same thing as like waking up or getting lunch, getting dinner, eating lunch, eating dinner. For me, it feels like a chore. Like every time I think about doing it every day, I'm like, it's okay. Right? Like I feel like I'm wasting time. But I just have to like rip off that band-aid. First ever 36 star. What, really? Wait, Spartan. I thought you... oh no. I thought you already 36 starred before. Can't even get past it. Get past to floor 10. It tortures me. I'm surprised I can survive to floor 9 with level 50. 50! Jeez, oh god. Wow, yikes. So, you're a pretty new player, aren't you, Bunny? How long you been playing, man? This is 34 up to this point. Ah, I see. Maybe I was thinking of somebody else who just recently 36 starred for the first time. Oh, come on. The skill expired.
無駄な抵抗はやめろ。逃しはし。
This one was super easy. I ran Nida Fura. Nahida Fura. Sorry, what's a Nahida Fura? No, you're too real with the lazy attitude because I could never relate to for now. Because I have school. Once I graduate, I become lazy. That's probably not the case. That it depends on a lot of things. It really depends on a lot of things. It depends. A big factor for like whether you turn out that way or not later on in life is the people that you surround yourself with. Naida Furina. Oh, Furina, Naida Furina. Hyperbloom and a Mawika super team. What is a Mawika super team? So with like with all of our best characters, right? Like all of our best supports, like Zelona and Setlali. Might be having one of the better weapon banners showing up soon. I'm sad about missing out on it, not gonna lie. Weapon banner. Zelona and Venti. Oh yeah, that's right. I heard about those rumors. Yeah, Zelona and man, you know I can't remember a weapon banner that has given us like two really good like support weapons. We've had like two really good DPS weapons, but I can't remember two really good support weapons. I'm actually kind of looking forward to Zelona's signature weapon, if that turns out to be true. I force myself to go to school 24/7 being smart, but it's hard when you have too many things to think of. It is, but then again, I think the problem is we have it. Life for us nowadays is way easier, like physically, than our predecessor. It sounds like I'm talking about what the heck? How did she die? Well, she died again. Okay, well this is cringe. That one. So physically, our predecessors had it way harder than us now. But mentally, everything is so like mentally taxing now. Like okay, think about this. When I was a kid, when I was in say kindergarten. When I was in kindergarten, so when I was a kid, we had so school went like preschool, and then 2 years of kindergarten, and then 2 levels of kindergarten, and then first grade, and then second grade, and so on. So when I was a kid, when I was in kindergarten, first and second year of kindergarten, and then into grade 1. We were still writing lines, like vertical lines, horizontal lines, slanting lines, and we were doing that so that we could learn what kind of lines, curved lines, whatever, so that we could learn which lines to write to make certain letters of the alphabet. That was, oh god, I was pretty sure I switched characters there. Where is it? Ah, jeez. I swear, these bosses are getting stupider. Like their mechanics seem to be getting more and more cringe to play. And nowadays, when my son was, and by the way, I went to a, is your ability one? Yes, he is. When my son went to, by the way, like when I was a kid, I went to a local private school, not very expensive. One of the more expensive schools in the city, but like just barely more expensive than public school. Like public school here is free, but then like if you take into account all the other like expenses that you have to end up you end up paying for because you didn't end up paying for it with tuition, then it's private. The private school I went to is just barely more expensive overall than the public school that I sent my son to when he was in grade 1. And so what ended up happening was about 2 weeks in, I found out that my son was still drawing vertical lines and the same thing that I was learning in grade 1. And then, but because before grade 1, before my son went to grade 1, I sent him to a small like local private school for preschool and kindergarten. And there, they already learned how to write there. So by the time that he got to grade 1, he already knew how to write. He didn't need to do all the vertical, horizontal line stuff. And then we did some quick math, and the sending our son to a local private school was just barely more expensive than the overall expenses we overall had to incur via in the public school. So we just decided to let him change schools to the local private school that's near my house. And when he went to grade 1, in that private school, they were starting to learn about, like, man, I can't remember the topics, but they were learning about nouns and pronouns. And I was like, what, dude? I don't remember learning about this stuff in grade 1. The earliest I remember learning about that stuff was like I was already in grade 3 or grade 4. So, and okay, sure, I guess people. Is it allowed? Are we allowed to talk about Wuwa here? Hey, it's the internet, man. You're allowed to talk about anything you want to on the internet, as long as you're not being a jerk. That's all I care about. As long as you're not being a jerk. New boss is just a bit boring, but Arlecchino's is very good. Or best in slot supports with best in slot weapons. Wow, that's okay. I would definitely call that a super team. As long as you use Kazuma. Kazuha first half is free real estate. Really? Okay. You know, I'm kind of excited. I mean, it sounds boring, but I'm also excited to just, I guess, like, to be able to have, like, a chill, totally not cringe Sprial AByss for once. Because we haven't had a non-cringe a Sprial AByss that wasn't cringe in a while. AByss reset stream? Yeah. AByss reset yesterday. No. What am I talking about? It was like 2 days ago. Yeah, so it's like I guess like what's happening with education now is so public schools don't have as much of an incentive to keep making their curriculum more and more advanced every year, because they don't stand to gain or lose anything by doing so. But private schools stand to gain a lot from having more and more advanced curriculum every year, and they stand because other private schools make their curriculum more and more advanced every year. The ones that don't stand to lose a lot. So it then becomes, instead of like everyone just walking forward towards the finish line, it just becomes a sprint. And at some point it's become a race. And it's not just the students that are racing to get the best grades, to be the top in class, to have the, yeah, whatever. It's also the schools. And so while, okay, I guess newer and newer generations do get more and more intelligent to a certain degree, because information, especially with technology, has become way more accessible. Parents have also become smarter and smarter as well. So some exam-only knowledge, certain knowledge that was like exam-only knowledge for people, say, 20 years ago, is 20 years later just sort of common sense. But there is a limit to that, because there are certain lessons that require not a certain amount of brain power / intelligence, but there are certain things, topics that you can learn at school, certain lessons that require a certain level of attention span. Even if a lesson is within the intelligence of a, say, a kindergartner or a first grader, there's no way to improve attention span. Attention span will just, in fact, like, attention span is getting shorter. Instead of growing, it's getting shorter. Attention spans are getting shorter because everything is instant nowadays, including entertainment. Gotta love Mizuki for lowering the Sprial AByss difficulty. Oh, you know what? I did not think about that. That is actually... So, when Spartan mentioned that Abyss was easy, like floor 11 was harder than floor 12, I was honestly kind of surprised. I was like, why would it be easier? And then now that you mention that, okay, I guess I know now why. You know, I just don't understand where is a safe spot against this boss. Where should I be standing? Where should I not be standing? I just don't understand it. There's like when he slices this up, sometimes I'm standing here, sometimes I'm standing here, sometimes I stand here, which I did just now, and I got hit. And I moved over an inch one way, and I didn't get hit, like in my other runs before. And it's just not clear. Oh god, I have to go through this. This was a one-hit attack, right? I forgot. Like, if I don't break these, I get one hit? I don't remember. Floor 2? Floor 2? You mean chamber 2? A little annoying, but that's it. Talk about, what about weekly bosses? The last one we got for my remembrance was Arlecchino. Arlecchino's, it was very good. Now we got a dragon. That's awkward to fight because of the mechanics. I think the most awkward part about it is like it's just not very clear. Like for example, like let's compare it to like day one bosses that have been here since day one of the game. So things like the Regisvine or the hypostasis. Says hypostasis is I don't know, whatever the plural of that word is. It's very clear where the attacks are gonna hit and not hit. And even though the attacks of the newer bosses are like they're much slower now, they're much more projected. It's just not clear where should I stand on? Right? Like what should I avoid? What should I stand on? Right? Like okay, let's fight this dude. Okay, there. Right? So the ones that don't show any sort of indicator on the ground, they're not like super big on AoE. Like okay, here, right? Like it's very clear that line on the ground was okay. It looks like AZ's gonna attack here, so I better steer clear of this circle that's on the ground. Looking back at it, we were learning lines in 5th grade. Wait, what? I think you can also bring out your C6 Ganyu for a walk in Abyss. A walk. I haven't seen the lineup yet. But if I could find an excuse to use Ganyu, then why not? Characters in Natlan are mostly paywalled. So technically, those white bars in Natlan's enemies are annoying since knowledge alone is the one who can break them fast. I wouldn't go as far as to refer to it as paywall, but you know, I also wouldn't completely shut down someone who argues that this mechanic is a way to paywall Natlan itself and the different Natlan enemies. I wouldn't say that somebody who says that is completely wrong, because I definitely agree that you can argue that it is certainly a way to indirectly paywall certain enemies in the game, right? To make you feel like you have to pull for certain characters. And those characters just so happen to be also running now. But the fact that you can still deal with them, with that mechanic, even without those characters that deal with them better, is what makes it not a 100% solid argument. It can also be argued for a different way. If humanity doesn't end in nuclear war and reach true space exploration age, having a specific degree would be probably a standard for education. In certain countries, I think that is a good thing. But in many other countries, this degree that everyone is so proud of getting, it is slowly becoming no, I wouldn't call it a commodity, but it is slowly becoming something that more and more people have access to. And it's like, okay, here's an example. 20 years ago, when I was but a wee lad, there were much fewer cars in the city I live in than there are now. I would say like somewhere around there are probably like 3, 4, or 5 times more cars and tricycles and motorcycles, vehicles on the roads now than there were 20 years ago. But there were also way less accidents. So obviously, one is there are just fewer vehicles, and another side to that is because there were fewer vehicles, that means there were fewer people that had vehicles. Therefore, the less likelihood of somebody who isn't actually like well qualified to operate a motor vehicle, right? Somebody of sound mind to operate a motor vehicle. It was less likely that someone who was an idiot was owned a car and was able to drive it. And so say, okay, for example, let's say you're just one of those people who just doesn't have what it takes to like learn and be not terrible. Just doesn't have good enough coordination, like hand-eye coordination, to safely operate a motor vehicle. Right? Let's say you're one of those people. But if you had, okay, I can't speak for like other cities in the country or other places in the world, but in my city, if you have the money, obviously you already bought the car. At some point, you're gonna have to go to. So, by the way, I'm from the Philippines, and the DMV equivalent in the Philippines is we call it LTO, Land Transportation Office. At some point, I mean, you already have the car. So at some point, you're going to have to get a license. So go to the Land Transportation Office. You comply with whatever requirements they ask of you, including probably some kind of certification from some driving school saying that, okay, this person can drive this kind of vehicle. But then again, these driving schools, they're all private. They're all private, so they would feel really bad for taking your money. They'd feel really bad for taking your money for whatever amount you had to pay to go through their like driving school, whatever you have to go through there, and not give you the certificate in the end. If you failed so spectacularly, so badly though, they probably could, they could probably argue with you and say, sorry, we couldn't do anything about it. Try again. Right? But then there's the thing though. Like, even if they could see that, man, this guy really can't drive. Like, what the heck do I do here? Right? at some point, okay, they let you try again because they still took your money in the end, right? They still took your money, so they're just gonna keep letting you try until at some point you finally get lucky. You finally get a good run of their driving test, and they're like, okay, you pass. But that was a one-time thing. That's not. You can't drive that well consistently. You can drive that well, like on your best days. But now you have this certificate that tells the land transportation office, hey, I can drive this kind of car. So they give you your license, and voila, the Philippine government thinks that, okay, this person is qualified to operate this kind of motor vehicle, and not really. No, just kidding. It is sort of like that with the education system nowadays. So obviously not in public schools, but in private schools. As long as you didn't fail so hard, then the teacher could just be nice to you, especially if you're not a terrible person. Right? Especially if you're not a terrible person, or if mommy and daddy have really, really strong connections, then sure, if you had the money to pay tuition, then you pass, regardless of whether you were actually qualified to do the job or not. Your accent is so gewed. I'm shocked, honestly. Thanks, man. I mean, it sometimes slips. Whenever, especially when I'm like really sleepy, when it's really late, like at night. Well, it's not really night, like morning, like really late in the morning, like 3 or 4 in the morning. But it happens. That's why we have a lot of kamote riders. I have okay. All right. Sorry. I just think it's funny that my wife just talked to me about this term kamote riders. By the way, if you guys don't know, kamote is Filipino for sweet potato, and so I remember some people using the word kamote to refer to stupid people, like way back then when I was a kid. But then again, but then I haven't heard anyone use that in a really long time. And then I just told my wife that because my wife bought yesterday or like the other day, I think, we bought some sweet potatoes. And then I told her that it reminded me of a colleague of mine back in Manila, back in 2014. Yeah, 2014. That often used the word kamote. And he used it like he didn't use it the way that those people that I heard from a really long time ago used to use it. And then like my wife told me, oh, just like kamote riders. And I was like, what? What's that? Because I haven't heard of anyone use the term kamote in that reference, in that context. And this conversation happened just this morning, and like here we are talking about it. So I'm like, what is this, Shin? Is this a new thing, or is this an old thing? Okay, floor 11. So Spartan says floor 11 was harder than floor 12. Healing, okay. Shockwave, unleash, true damage every 3 seconds. Sure, okay. He also said that as long as we have Kazuha for the first half. Wow. You weren't kidding, Shinrin. I actually might actually be able to take Ganyu out for a walk. Okay. Alright. I might want Kazuha in the first half, though. Oh man, this is kind of okay. This is annoying. This is really annoying. I do not want to build Lanyan. I actually, you know what? I want to build Lanyan, but I also don't want to build Lanyan. So, because number one is I don't want to have to farm Whopper flowers again. That's, well, and I don't, number two, I also don't want to farm the jade stuff again from somewhere in Liwe. I don't remember the name. Free real estate, yeah. But I also feel like Lanyan would fit in so well in this team. Where is she? There. Second Ryo character. There you are. And okay, I don't have. Charlotte is not on for Noblesse anymore, but I guess it's fine. Okay, gonna have to use someone else. Okay, Sucrose. Well, actually, okay, I'll put Kazo in there. Lanyan, I think, still would have been a better fit here. Okay, first I gotta check if Sucrose is actually built, because I sometimes move her gear around. No. Ooh, okay, I don't have the right gear for you. Okay. I think. Okay, how do I rotate this properly? Yeah, I'm sure I'll figure it out. It's an old thing, I guess. I think it's pretty common phrase in NCR and nearby regions. You're in Visayas now, right? No, I'm in Mindanao. But I do remember some people, like way back then, 25 years ago, using the word kamote to refer to somebody stupid. Oh, now that I think about it, I think I really only heard that on TV. Yeah, like on TV and movies. Like I hear people on. I'm remembering now the sentence. Nangangamote sa eskwelahan. Eskwelahan means school. Nangangamote means, at least like from how I understood it 20 years ago, was like having a really hard time in school. Oh no, no pyro to swirl, huh?
権限
かかれ糸よ工作せよ
やっ
6308式ユニット痛がっちゃいないの
See what I mean? Free real estate. It really is. It really does feel like a free win.
部外者禁止
行こうくの借りなくと
じゃじゃーん光り輝くがいいガンオー帝君のために
Oh, I think I might still be on Shimenawa.
相関化粧部外者禁
せいはっバッ
関係はいチーズ世界をね
That was in the wrong order, but
部外者禁止 捕まえたかかれどの目が出るかし
やっさ
okay. That the spawn location on those enemies was clearly meant for Yumemizuki.
おさわり禁止
Oh, pff. Well,
関係者
I guess is there a constellation like on a character that improves your aim? Hey, these guys just went straight into armor mode. What's the deal? Are these guys
おさわり禁止
Are these guys local legends? Oh god, I can't. Is there a okay, if there's a constellation on Ganyu, like, you know what?
部外者
If Ganyu were released, okay, these guys are local legends actually. They're actually really tanky for Fatui guys. If Ganyu was released today, like in 2025, Ganyu's C6 might be her C2,
ポーズお願いします真実世界の熱狂の渦に
and C6 might be a way to improve aim. You know, like, none of your charged attacks are gonna miss ever. Like, regardless of where you aim it, they just hit.
権限
じゃあ行くよ痛がっちゃいない捕まえた終わりだ安全距離
やっキャッ
痛がっちゃいない どの目が出るかね。
やっとさやっ
吸引テスト開始。安全距離。じゃあ行くよ。かかれ。糸よ、工作せえ。さあ、
やっ
おさわり禁止。
Darn it. Okay. Not fast enough.
部外者禁止。おさわり禁止。
風の雲の行くごと
瑠璃のように落ちなさい。光り輝くがいい。遠くを特ダネよ。部外者禁止。おさわり禁止。
風よ
部外者禁止。
Hello everyone. Hey, what's up, Kave? How's it going, man? Swirl damage dealt by active character. 600%? What is this? Charged attack, cryo. Charged attack, cryo damage. Wait, what? Oh, for Wriothesley. Okay, it's for Wriothesley. Oh yeah, no, I can't use Ganyu against these guys. Nice, and you? I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for asking, Kave. I did wish I had a bit more time today to stream. Unfortunately, I wanted to start like about an hour and a half to 2 hours earlier, but you know, it's life. Life never really goes the way you plan it. Stuff happened. I had stuff to do, so I couldn't start as soon as I wanted to. So here we are with not much time left to stream. Freebie for Kazuha. Yeah, right? Okay, I'm kind of curious now. How big? Okay, hang on. I wanna check out a normal Kazuha swirl from my Kazuha. Oops, you're not Ganyu. Okay, I just need Kaza. Freeze, freeze, freeze. There. So 68-16. Okay, let's try that again. 68-16. Okay. So that's 68-16. Alright, how much is it gonna be on floor 12? I guess I might want to swap to Fav Sword this time, so I can burst more often. Hang on. How many do I have? Yeah, sure. I guess that's fine. Okay, are the other ones locked? Yes. Yeah, sure. Chamber 3 is my favorite. What is up with Chamber 3? Fuel generator. I don't remember what this guy is. So it's not the local legend, right? I think that's the boss from Fontaine. Yeah, I think that's the boss from Fontaine. Wow. Okay, I can. I. Well, I guess I still can't use Ganyu here. Really would have been better if I could get Charlotte on 4 Noblesse. I think I should. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Is the one that buffs jumping ability? Yeah, yeah. It's not the local legend. It's the thing. It's the boss, I think. So I need. Wait, where did I put her set on? Did I put it on someone? Okay, well. Whatever. I'm gonna put it on someone. And then we're gonna see if we can put together. Charlotte. Okay, there. I wish there was just like if they just put like a search box here, right? I don't know. I don't know how hard it is to implement a search box into an in-game UI. But they're already implementing all this like stuff into their game, right? Like why not just give us a simple search box here so we could search in, let's say, like the name of a character, right? Like Kazuha, and then like it just shows me what gear is on Kazuha. If I, yeah, like I don't know, I feel like that wouldn't be too hard to implement, but then again, I'm not a programmer, so I don't know. I feel like that would make all of this like complicated, like stupid, like not very useful filtering stuff would just be easily replaced with one search box. No, that's Yanfei. Okay, Charlotte. There. Okay. How dare you? Your Kavi is level 1. Sorry, man. I actually just got him recently, actually. I wonder how much damage Ganyu CA does in the second half. It buffs Cryo CA after all. You know, I was actually just wondering that. And I was kind of thinking of... since it's the just chamber one, it's annoying because it's on the second half, but it's chamber one, so I don't know. It might not be so cringe to actually test it out. I was actually thinking of doing like a burn melt Ganyu just damage test on the second half, just chamber one, just to test later on, like when I'm done with this. Just find your channel from the stream. I haven't played Genshin since Raiden. What? Like Raiden, like which Raiden? Her initial release or her rerun? Well, never touch the game again. Getting back into it. Who should I save and pull for? So casual CP. Which Raiden banner do you mean? Her initial release, or was it one of her reruns? Initial release. Jeez. Oh wow. You've been on a break. Bloom Bloom Bakura on the team is too good for the first half, right? It's AoE after all. It is, but then again, like I'm trying to. It's I'm trying to come up with an excuse to use Ganyu. Right? I already hyper invested into her. I finally have a chance to use her, so I might as well. Oh, can I use? No, I can't use Melt. Well, I guess I can. I think I can. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can use Melt Ganyu. Okay. I'm sorry for taking your stuff, Charlotte. I'm giving it back. If I could just find you. There. Now if I could just find it. Oh, there. Okay. I just remembered because there's Kaveh here. Man, okay, casual. That was so long ago. There's so many more characters now to mention. Hang on, let me just put Charlotte's stuff back, and then like we'll take a look at the what's it called? Character archive. Okay, there. Okay, so since Raiden release, dude, that was so long ago. That was so long ago. Okay, so, casual, I'm only gonna mention characters that are like high DPS slash not annoying to deal with kind of playstyle, right? High DPS. High DPS, like is to like the ratio of DPS, high DPS for how much primo jumps you could spend on a character, taking into account how easy slash annoying they are to play. Okay, so some characters that are worth mentioning. So Yelan, Kuki. I know she's a 4-star, right? But Kuki is somebody to take note of. Kuki is a 4-star, but she is on the level of like a Xingqiu or Xingqiu, a Bennett, a Sucrose official. Yeah, she's a 4-star, but she is definitely someone to watch out for on a banner. So Yelan, another one. Nahida, definitely the Dendro Archon. She's the Dendro Archon. Furina, the Hydro Archon. Okay, I'll talk about Xianyun in a moment. But so the first non-Archon that I would highly recommend waiting for, Arlecchino. is Arlecchino. Another one, so support is Zelonen. Really, really high value support, Zelonen. On the level of a Kazuha. Yeah, on the level of a Kazuha. And some people even argue that she's better. She's better in some situations, but she's not in some. Kazuha, because like the fact that she doesn't have crowd control and Kazuha does. Of course, Mawika, the Pyro Archon. Now, so Mawika is like, so many people are gonna say like, she's not very good, you know, like, yeah, I mean, but then some people are gonna say, wow, she's power creep. She power creeps the entire game. That is mostly because her damage ceiling is really high. I'm pretty sure she has the highest damage ceiling now in the game. Her damage floor is not the lowest, but her damage floor is also not the highest. Like I think her damage floor is okay. It's not bad. It's a decent, like, she's a decent character. Her damage floor is decent. So if you really want to bring up Mawika's power, you're gonna have to do your best to get Sitlali and or Zelonen. Yeah, at the very least, Zelonen is like a really, really important character to have. So at least you got that. You got Zelonen already. Sitlali is actually a very good character as well. She is a little gated to, like, especially right now. She doesn't. She's a support and she doesn't go well with that many characters. At the very least, like, she goes really well with like a few carries, but really strong carries. Like, she pairs really nicely with just like I said, Mawika. She goes really well with Arlecchino. She even goes really well with, oh my god, I forgot. Okay, Nivelette. I forgot to mention Nivelette. Nivelette was like one of the first, like, obvious signs of power creep in the game. So after Nivelette was Arlecchino and then Mawika. Also, I forgot. So Chevreuse, another 4-star to watch out for. Yeah, another 4-star to watch out for. Chevreuse is really good. Gaming is also really good, but he's not a support. He's a carry. Of course, since he's a 4-star, he is going to be limited in terms of his stats, his base stats, because he's a 4-star. But for a 4-star, he's really, really strong. He's a really strong carry. Gaming is actually stronger than Diluc. I'm sorry, Diluc mains out there, but like, it's true. Mathematically, you cannot agree. You cannot disagree that Gaming is weaker than Diluc. Mathematically. She's the acting Hydra Archon. Well, as far as the people knew, she was the Hydra Archon. I mean, even Arlecchino thought she was the Hydra Archon. Right? Like, remember that time? Like, even Arlecchino didn't know she wasn't actually the Hydra Archon. Nobody knew. So as far as everyone's concerned, she is the Hydra Archon. Well, was. Now, there's no Archon. Like, officially, the Fontaine doesn't have an Archon. Nivelette is just doing the job of the Archon for now. Nice, because you being away for so long, I logged in and was lost on where and what to do immediately. Yeah, that's true. But then again, like, I think Genshin does well in that regard, because like, Genshin is, remember, it's a gacha game, right? The fact that you took a break for that long in most gacha games, like, you would have immediately needed to start pulling for the newest character. Whatever character was there, you would have needed to pull on the newest character, because all of your characters from like 2 or more years ago would have been completely useless now, if it was any other like gacha game, if it was most gacha games out there. Talking about gaming, not necessarily gaming. Casual CP just needed some guidance on like where the meta is now. Just, you know, like some characters to watch out for, since he's taken a really long break from Genshin. Oh, sorry. Ayato, who do you need at any cost? Furina? Also, I remember somebody was asking earlier whether I've done the 5.4 quests and stuff. I have. So I've done the Yumemizuki Mizuki story quest on my friend's account, but I haven't done it on any of my accounts. I've also done the event thing. The event thing, the event quest on my Asia account and on my friend's account, but not on any of my accounts yet. Yeah, what's up, Red Ping? I'm going to build / invest into Gaming once I get Xianyun next patch. Hey, Red Ping. So if you don't mind, try looking up DH. What is it? WCP? Is that no? Hang on. What's the speedrunner's name? DHCWSP? DHC WSP. Okay, yeah, it is that. DHCWSP on YouTube. He's like a mega whale speedrunner, yes, but he recently uploaded a video. Of him doing the 5 point. Wait, where is it? There. Okay, 5.3 Sprial AByss with nothing but 4-star characters. And when I say 4, now I'm not talking about 4 on each side. I'm talking about 4 on both sides, for both sides. So two 4-stars for the first half and 2 4-stars for the second half. So Rosaria and Gaming for the first half, and Xingqiu and Bennett for the second half. It was nuts. And it just goes to show like how strong Gaming is. Last AByss he did a duo round with Gaming Rosario first time. Yeah, right? It was nuts. I was watching it and I was like, it's not doing an insane amount of damage, but it's like it's good enough. It was blowing my mind. It was just like, okay, so skill, definitely a very big factor in that kind of run, because like you have to be attacking as much as you can, which means and the fact that he didn't have a healer in the first half, that meant he had to dodge as many of the attacks as he could without sacrificing too much time to just dodging. I'm looking at his channel now, and he's what the heck? Wait, okay, I can't watch that now, because like I'm streaming. So apparently he just uploaded a video doing the same thing with the 5.4 Sprial AByss. But this time, first half of 412. I don't know if it's actually 412. It doesn't say in the title and thumbnail. So Layla and Farzan on the first half. I'm like, what? Who's the DPS? Layla and Farzan. And then Gaming again. Gaming Rosaria again on the second half. Is there anything Gaming can't do, man? Yeah, that's true. He also reached 20 million damage recently. So I don't remember when the damage ceiling was increased, like the new damage cap was increased to 20 million, but it wasn't too long ago. I also see the video you're talking about, wrong person. 47-second speedrun. Okay, I think we can do this team. Hang on. support Mawika. It's not gonna go very well because no noblesse user, no attack buffs on Ganyu at all. So I'm just hoping, I'm just banking on the fact that these enemies are not super tanky. This patch. Oh, that was actually just this patch? I didn't know that. Where are the banners running now and how much more time? They're not great. Brother is so bored having 2 strong characters. He started using 4 stars. It's true. I'll do a speedrun with Amber next time. Oh god. That'll be the day. So these are the banners. They're not great. They're not great. 14 days. Okay, how do I rotate this though? Is my question. Come on. You could do it. Hey. Okay, gonna use this one.
Oh.
Okay, wait, I don't have a healer. I just remembered. I see the swipe, the card hasn't changed since I left, where you max a character and weapon you could sneeze and everything dies. It's not actually okay. So casual, it's not actually as this isn't as good as it gets, you know. This isn't as good as it gets. Like this team that I got together is like a really cringe, like whatever team that I just put together. I mean, it's clear that I don't know how to use it, right? Oh, well, I need to swirl. Please let me swirl. Thank you. Okay. Where's the prototype Amber Nahida? You know what? I might have actually used that if I thought about it at the time. RJ really banking everyone on that flower taunt. You know, that was really what I was thinking of. I did not think of the fact that I did not have a healer though. I did not think of that. That's my bad. Okay, I have to somehow put Hydro on you. There we go. What? Oh, okay. We're good. The AoE on Candace's burst is not great. I realize.
守るために戦わねば。いらっしゃい。
This is really annoying. Like, it's just one enemy after the other. It's so single target focused. I mean, I guess Wriothesley is very sort of. He's actually very single target, but yeah, it's actually pretty hard to do AOE with Wriothesley. Okay, I get it. I get it. I mean, it's a fully functioning team. Works in the exact same concept. It's true. It's just not as... It's just... It is a little cringe to use. Because, like, look at this. The fact that I have to swirl so early in my rotation is... Oh, well... I don't know if I, it's not going great. Oh, God. That regular Hillitrail almost got me. Okay, I don't think I want to go through with this with 1600 HP. Good enough for Arle attack range, but you usually want it to be wider. So by the time you move towards the enemy, they're already inflicted with the opposite element. Ow. Oiga actually has pretty strong stagger. Oh. Wow. Okay. All right. So to reiterate on what Shinren said earlier, give it up for Yumemizuki Mizuki for making this abyss so easy. Dumb question. What's the point of Nahida here? If Mawika can already maintain Pyro. You're not using Nahida's burst, so you don't even get the EM buff. That's true. Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to get into Abyss. I didn't even care. I just thought that it was easy enough, so just put whatever team together. I can't even maintain VV uptime well enough. Wow, 180 HP. Can we do it? Can Ganyu do it with 180 HP? Ganyu did it somehow? The thought process of a veteran player. Yeah, I just want to play. That's it. That's it. That was the thought process. Okay, can I use this character? Okay, I just want to play. Let's go. I mean, it was easy enough, but it was hard enough. If it was like too hard for that, yeah, I would have actually like put a little more thought into it. Oh god. Panic button. What? No way. You know, I realized the only good thing about Mizuki in this game is the Abyss buff she brought. I don't think I hit the other one. Okay, 1k HP. Can we do it? Okay, that's not doing any damage. Oh, well, there goes Ganyu. I saw that coming too. I was like, oh, okay, there he goes. Butt in your face every time you burst. I mean, it's good for some people. Oh, I don't think I should have bursted there. Yep, I really don't think I should have bursted there.
権限
みんなは俺が守る。
じゃあ行くよ。
Oh man, not enough energy.
Sate, 反撃の時間。ここより登る。
燃えろ。全力攻撃。
どいて。
Well, Hydro DPS Arlen. Did you see her do blue damage yet? So this is what it looks like fighting Swanee without cryo. What do you mean? Weren't you here for those streams when I did the 5.3 Abyss? It was like multiple streams too. I was like, oh look, blue numbers. I don't remember anymore. And I always fight Swanee with Wriothesley. Does he shatter? I don't know. It just doesn't come naturally to me. Like whether or not he shatters. Because he's a catalyst user. So like in my brain it doesn't work that way. I actually want to try out this team in this domain. His CA is a heavy attack. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, I guess he does shatter then. I have Sid Lolly, so the weird horse thing is easy to use Mawika on? You mean to deal with Mawika? How to tell is to just hit an ore. Oh, okay. That's true, actually. Yeah. You're right. Okay, that is actually a better team for this domain. If the ore breaks instantly, it's a heavy attack. Okay, I think I have enough time to do Abyss on my other account. doesn't have Wriothesley, so he can't hit an ore using him. No, no, no. Just imagine. Okay. I have 24 minutes. I think I'm gonna have to do this with a proper team this time. Okay, so proper team. How do we do this? Are you built? Okay, great, you are. Oops. Man. Oh man. Oh, I just remembered. How long has it been since I used just plain old National? It's been so long since I just used plain old National.
吸引テスト開始安全距離
股間奥義この件はわかるかい？
6308式ユニット安全距離
Oh my god, the swirls. Oh,
みんながそばにいてくれ
630話が通じないならただ
okay, now this is kind of cute actually. I haven't used Xiangling. This is the first time I'm using Xiangling with her new skin on.
安全距離確認6308式ユニット安全距離
雨描きがたし
燃えろ
熱々でしょ6308式ユニット
Goba doing 22k. Wow, okay. That was a good fight. Can't wait to get cash flow supervision. Oh, cash flow supervision. This is weapon. Wriothesley's weapon. From artifacts. Again, for Wriothesley to maximize crit damage. What is his... He just uses Hunter, right?
全力攻撃だ
吸引テスト開始師匠の技を食らいなさ
この件はわかるかい？股間奥義
安全距離確認
You were saying something about being tempted to come back, wrong person? Just to get elegy?
じゃあ行くよ
せいはっ
Honestly, I don't think elegy is. I mean, it's a good weapon, right? Like, there's no weapon like it in the game, but it doesn't like change the game for you just having elegy, because like there are it's not, you know, there are at least a few bow users that can easily use it and like reliably proc its passive, and it does make an obvious difference, like of when you have it, between when you have it and when you don't have it.
6308ユニット超拡散形態
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
But I don't think it wins the game immediately,
話が通じないなら
because my third account doesn't have elegy. It hasn't had elegy forever, and I barely feel the difference.
吸引テスト開始無双の風
みんなは俺が守れ燃えろ大ウルコ
師匠の技を食らいなさいひゃ6308ユニットひゃ痛くない痛くない全然痛くない
くらえみんながそばにいてくれ
安全距離確認
雨描きがたし
熱々でしょはっちょっと寝なきゃダメみたい
But because he has big hits, he still wants relatively high crit rate, like Navia. Most of his damage is still in his charged attacks, isn't it?
静粛にお待ちとなるがいい
世界を熱狂の渦にわけ山立ち
Okay, proper team. What's a proper team? It would be, man, I don't have any team that has a heavy hitter, a character that can deal a heavy hit, but also has a cryo character in it. I guess maybe like my cope. Okay, I don't have. I forgot. I don't have Mawika on this account. I guess like maybe a Copium Melt Arlecchino. Does Arlecchino even have a heavy hit? Well, I guess I could use Zelonin. I wonder if this would be actually a good team. Okay, how about using... Yeah, man, how about using National? Just straight up National. I haven't done that in a while. Man. Kazuha National. Oh, by the way, that was like one of the many reasons why I prefer using Kazuha in National. Just because, I don't know why. When I use Sucrose, I just find myself constantly clicking and dashing, click dash, click dash, click dash, like every time, and I can't keep myself from doing that. And by the time that I actually need to dodge an attack, I don't have any more stamina. Or... Oh, no. Okay. I just, What was the layout, the enemy layout here again? I don't remember. What was the enemy layout? Because I was kind of thinking, like, what if I use Sucrose Taser? Because I kind of want to use that. You can break it with Kazuo Plunge too. Yeah, but I want Kazuo on the first half for swirls. But then again, I could also... yeah, like once I don't remember the... Okay, I guess I could look it up in my own stream. Hang on. If I can remember where that was. Chamber 3. Okay, no, that's the second half. Chamber 2. Chamber 3. Oh, they come in pairs. Okay, this is good. Okay, cool. And go on, you do it with 100 P. They come in pairs. Okay. Now, is my Beidou built? Is the question. Kinda. I guess that's okay. Let's see. Official. But we want you on Elegy. No. Okay. Do I have one? Golden Troop. I guess that's okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'll just go with the other one. Okay, perfect. Although there's not a lot of ER, but I think that's okay. I animation cancel Sucrose a lot so I can relate. Yeah, right? I'll try and catch future streams as well later on. Oh, you going already, Casual? Alright, hey, thanks for coming by to hang out with us, man. Well, I don't know if you wrote down those characters that I mentioned earlier, but hey, obviously this stream is going to become a VOD, so you'll be able to come back to it at any time. Remember when Venti was a must-have? Bro's rotting on my bench now. Where is Venti even? There he is. Man, I don't know about this other team. Will that even work? I don't actually know. Okay, first, let's check. Is Rosaria even geared? Okay, first off. Okay, borrow this. man. Okay, okay. You're on for Noblesse. That's fine. Have Codex. Okay. Okay, we're good. I think. I think so. I hope so. Alright. I don't know if that came through. Okay, what's the... How do I rotate this team again?
お客さんが来た吸引テスト開始
この件はわかるかい？よく見ておけ。
飽きちゃった
This is actually... Wow. This team is busting through.
超拡散形態630
If I could just not get frozen, thank you.
この件は炭になるがいい。
安全距離確認6308ユニット黒き翼よ昼夜を切り裂きなさい
歌よ錦となれ。この件はわかるかい？これが海山を。
Wow. For somebody who doesn't know how to use that team did really well for me. Okay. Now, the question is, will I actually know how to run this team? Oh. Sorry, what the heck? Did I charge the attack super early on Arlecchino? I don't remember doing a charged attack, but I must have because I somehow already had my Bond of Life on. I don't think she's melting any of her hits. I see some 24k Rosaria burst procs there, so it's definitely Rosaria that's melting.
じゃあ行くよポーズお願いしますシャイロックだ
きれいなさい。
先生お願いします
Oh, okay, ran out of time. Okay. Gonna have to go with a proper team this time. Gonna have to go in with a proper team. I can't use that, like, cringe team. There. Okay. So, let's go in with National. Second half... I guess I could use Hu Tao. Nah. Oh, you know what? Okay, sure, why not? I haven't used Hu Tao in a while. I'm trying to duo this Abyss. Duo this Abyss? And Ayaka, my beloved, has a throne on the sidelines. Naida, Furina, Kuki, Kazuha. Would Kazuha even be able to swirl anything because of how much Dendro? Because of how much Dendro Kazuha applies. Or sorry, not Kazuha. Nahida. Can I please just use my skills? Thank you. I got 4 minutes before I need to get to work. And I'm still on the first chamber.
師匠の技を食らいなさい。ひどい股間奥義。お客さんが来たみたい。
この件はわかるかい？雨描きがだし計画が
もう飽きちゃった。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。絆
60k Bennett burst there.
熱々でしょ。
マイ
Fuji E. Who's oh Kuki. Kuki E, Kazuha Swirl, Furina E. Yeah, but then that's for your first rotation. Nahida's skill duration is so long that it just outlasts. It just outlasts everything, like all your abilities in that team. Man, I forgot how much of a powerhouse Wu Tao is. And I even forgot to put Elegy back on Yelan here. I think Yelan is on Simulacra here. And when was the last time we saw Metaturls and Hiliturls on floor 12? Can you even remember? Okay, chamber 2. For some reason, that took really long. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Well, there it goes. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm 1 minute late to work, guys. I better get going. So, for those of you who need help building your character's accounts or making a decision in which match to pull for, Feel free to join our Discord server. Links are in the description of all my videos, as well as the streams, and in the pin message in YouTube chat. If you... Sorry, I'm distracted, man. If you want my personal opinion, you can ping me over there. My name is Elvis Einstein. Of course, you can ask for other people's opinions too. Thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out, and being awesome people. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and take care, everybody. Bye, guys. Alright, bye, everyone. Sprial AByss HP deflation. I mean, you can thank Yumemizuki Mizuki for that. Alright, bye everyone. Thanks.